Okay, this is 2-8A, and we're going to do is and of problems. Okay, so you want to use the same proportion that you use for all of these, and you can use them for the problems we're going to do today, but it's much easier to just convert to a decimal and multiply. You don't have to go through this hassle, but for some problems, you need to have is over of equals a percent, and percents are always out of 100. Okay? So let's do one that's kind of similar to the sheet you're going to get here in a minute. So one example would be, example, 40% of 30 is what? Okay, so in all of these problems you have three things you're looking for. The number that's associated with the is, which is the part of the whole, the of, which is the whole, and the percent. So what you can actually do is split that sentence into three parts. Okay, what's my percent in this problem? 40%. What's my of? 30%. What's my is? What? So let's give what a name. Wow. How about a letter? Oh my. Okay, so now let's take what we know and plug in this same ratio. So you've got, always start it with this. Where does the 100 go? Shh. Bottom right. Okay, let's do one thing at a time. What's my percent? Where does that go? Top right, top left, bottom left? Top right, above the 100, because it's a percent. Okay? Where does my 30 go? Top left, bottom left? Bottom left, because it's the whole part. Right? And then X goes up here. Okay? So you're always multiplying on the diagonal and dividing by the third one. Remember this from doing proportions, right? We've done this before. Okay, so you're going to do 40 times 30 divided by 100. What's 4 times 3? 12. How many zeros do I have up top? 2. Divided by 100. How many zeros can I cancel out from both? 2. What's 12 divided by 1? 12. Easy, yeah? Okay, these are the kind of problems that you're getting today. Now what I will show you is that the easier way to do this is just straight multiply. Okay? So, how do I write, we're going to do this one more time just in a different way. How do I write 40% as a decimal? 0.40 times 30. Okay, ignore your decimals for a minute. What's 4 times 3? 12. How many zeros do I have? 2. Now, how many digits do I have to the right of the decimal? 2. So I got to drag it back in. I get 12.00 or just 12. Same problem, done two different ways. Yeah. Yeah. We gotta come back to that next. I gotta remember how you did that. Okay, let's do another one. How about 40 is what percent of 50? Who wants to take a shot at filling in the proportion? Howie, go. What always goes bottom right? 100. Beautiful. Do you want to use the lines to separate your sentence? I think it kind of helps. Okay. So what's my is? 40. What's my percent? We don't know the percent, right? What's your of? 50. Okay, so now tell me down here where everything goes. What goes up here? 40. What goes down here? 50. Beautiful. And what goes over the percent? X, because we don't know what that is. Now, sometimes you're going to get lucky and you're going to get a nice little percent that maybe you could flip into a equivalent fraction. So let's look at those two. Can I change 50 to 100 pretty easily? By doing what? Nice. Oh, you're making my little teacher heart happy. What's 40 times 2, Howie? 80%. Easy, yeah? It's not always going to work that way. If it doesn't, then cross, multiply, and divide. That's fine. Okay, last one.
Wait, why is the X what's on that one compared to the other one?
That's a good question, Howie. Would you like to explain that? You don't know what percent it is, right? That's what you're looking for. Good. Okay. If you're looking for the percent, Brent, so like in this case, it's asking what percent. We don't know what percent that is. That's what we have to figure out. But we always know that a percent is always something over 100, right? Forever and always. That never changes, right? Does that make sense? Okay. Nick, can you explain it?
You're saying the top one we already had percent, so it goes on the left side.
Well, we didn't have a percent. We had a number.
We have our number.
Yeah.
We started with 40%.
Yes.
And then the bottom one we didn't have a percent, so we had to go to the percent.
We didn't have a percent. And the percent always goes above what? The 100. Always. Yes. Exactly. Perfect. All right. So the last version of this is 60 is 75% of what? Yeah. Sorry, that's my little cursive S. All right. Who's the next brave one? Right side of the room. None of you have been brave today. Come on. Put a paw up over there. Or I'm picking on somebody. Caitlin, thank you so much for volunteering. Speak loud, child. Okay. Do you want to use the splitting the sentence in thirds? Does that help you? Thanks for following directions, Caitlin. That's awesome. Tell me where to split my sentence. There we go. There's one. And where else? Good. Okay, so now let's fill in the blanks down here. What goes up here? 60, because that's our is. That's our partial, right? What's 75? Our whole or our percent? Percent, so where does it go? Above the 100, always. And then of what? Of is our total. Do we know what that is? Nope. Okay. So that's where I'm going to use an X. So, again, you could do an equivalent fraction here. That's possible. If you don't know how to do that, what are you going to multiply together, Caitlin? The 60 times 100 and divide by 75. Okay, what's 6 times 1? 6, and how many zeros do you have? 3. Okay, so that, you could do that. That looks a little obnoxious to me, but we could do that. Can I reduce 75 hundredths to anything? Give me an equivalent fraction for 75 over 100. 3/4. Beautiful. Oh, my little teacher heart is so happy. Okay. How do I get Nick from 3 to 60? What do I have to multiply by? Times 20, right? And if I do that on the bottom, I've got to do it on the top. What's 4 times 20? 80. So my missing number is 80. Oops. Good? Good, good? No, it came up with the same answer, but it's not the same number, but one's a percent and one's an actual number. But similar, yeah. Okay, good? Questions? Awesome. Say goodbye.